got 30 seconds, man.
Right now?
Yeah.
It already started?
Yeah.
I ain't even got my mic right.
Nigga, get 30 seconds to get your mic right. All right, man.
Hey,
Nice to be back on the mic.
don't it feel good when people be like, you tired? Oh, yeah, I'm just adjusting to this time zone. You know, I was in Bahamas for like 8 days.
Oh, my God. I don't even think I was affected by it.
Hey, you dropped that line yet?
Nah, I don't think I was affected by
I
it.
don't think we was doing so much. And when
Okay,
you're on the ship, you don't
hold
really
on.
know what time it is.
Okay. I've been gone for a minute. Guess what? I'm back. Priest D, full tap, boom back. Chilling in Bahamas. On the llama. I swim with pigs. Like I didn't, but I'm on the boat with my family straight tripping, just drinking. Having fun. And we on the run. Hey, I'm picking it up. Jump back, nigga, and I'm on the phone. This a galaxy beat and just a galaxy mind. And Priest D on your mind every damn time. I'm just grooving. Nigga, just moving. Eyes closed on the mic. And if you don't know me, nigga, I'm hella tight.
Hey, I be liking the way you be waiting on the beat now. You let the beat come to you.
Yeah, I tried, man. I try to do what I can. That's all right, man. I feel like I've been away from the booth for like
Hey, for a minute.
dog.
You never know all these videos this nigga making.
Man, I
Oh,
have
my gosh.
me.
Yes, you.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, to what we did was dope.
Oh man, hella funny. Hey, if y'all ain't seen it yet, go ahead and check out our video.
Yeah, man.
I'll be your baby.
Is that
Future-
the name of it?
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
featuring the
Yeah.
dot.
We got
I'll be your baby if you want me to.
we got like, 3 off the Riding mixtape. Riding in My Caddy mixtape, 3 videos. So, we trying to do it.
We got more to come.
Yeah.
I know y'all want it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's get this show started, man. Hopefully I get this intro right. I feel like I ain't said it in hella long. It's your boy Priest Daddy riding in the caddy, long leg daddy. Double S CD, Slim Sexy, Celine Dion, or you call me Double S Slim and Sexy. Sorry, ladies, keep y'all waiting. Go ahead and say what's up. Hey. What's up, ladies?
I feel like based off that Target video, we might have to take away the Double S Slim and Sexy. Cause nigga,
What's the Target video?
when the nigga was half dead from that one workout.
Oh, when I was pushing him around, he was done.
He wasn't Double S Slim and Sexy that day.
A half workout. He was done.
He was like sick. But this Dr. IJ.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Tiff.
And welcome to Two Dudes and the Chicks. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Man, Tiff, you got a roundup?
My roundup is, and I'm still trying to recover from vacation. I still haven't unpacked my suitcases.
I unpacked mine, but I ain't did no laundry.
I have done laundry, but I'm not done with it.
Yeah, that was an intense week of. That was an intense week, bro.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, dog.
It sounded so good on paper, that vacation, but oh my gosh, that was so much.
And it went by so quickly.
Dude.
Did it? I felt like I
feel
was
like it
ready
was
to go home.
No, I feel like it was all in a day.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I felt it went by quick.
I felt
Dumb
like I
quick.
could have I felt like I could have. I was done. My kids were done too. They was tired.
I could have kept going. Honestly. I think I could take a 7 to 10.
Oh man, that's a
I ain't
long
even
time
gonna lie.
on the boat.
I was done, bruh.
I was,
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the time I got on the airplane to
you
come
may have
back
been
home,
done for other reasons.
wow.
Yeah.
6 seconds into the show, she started off.
Yeah.
She started already.
Hey, it's hot in here.
He hot?
bro. I'm just,
Dude, I'm hot. I'm sweating.
I've been out barbecuing all morning, so I'm
4th of July. We were supposed to record yesterday, but booked and busy over here. Missed my flight.
Yeah.
I almost wish we would have recorded yesterday.
Man, that would been.
We were up till 4 in the morning. We could have recorded.
I was up till 4 in the morning chilling, dog.
Was you really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Making videos. Who the heck?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Man, I was up till 4 in the morning making videos, dog.
Yeah.
Let's get into this vacation. Day 1.
Travel day. That was fun. My kids were so excited to get on the plane.
Yeah, there's hella juice.
So
man.
that was exciting.
I could talk about the clothes. I didn't know I was gonna wear. So day 1, she whipped out. Day 1, me and my son had Nike outfits on.
Yeah.
Everybody is in all black. Me and Chum had Nike shirts, pants, shoes, jacket, and her, Nine, and Bella had Adidas. They all had the Adidas track jump it, get off.
Yeah.
So they all matched. And boy, they was excited to get on that plane. I'm talking about beyond excited.
Yeah, they were.
Like, dude. Oh man, dog. On the way over there, the turbulence.
Oh yeah.
Was it bad turbulence?
Yes,
Man,
I've never had that. But I was just so thankful
I
my
had the
kids
death
were asleep.
grip on the side of my seat, like, oh.
It was uncomfortable turbulence.
Hey, I'm looking at Tiff because I had my earphones on. I'm trying to ignore it with music playing. I'm like, hey Tiff, did they? Because the captain was saying something like, I thought he said we're gonna take an emergency landing.
But he had his headphones on, and so he was like, did he just say he about to take an emergency landing hella loud on the plane? And I'm like, dude, no, relax.
I was hella nervous.
It was a lot of turbulence.
Hey, we was dropping 30,000 feet, dog. Then go up 60, drop another 40, go up 20, drop another 10. Dog, we was dropping blood. I was like, please don't nosedive.
Hey, the 2 times I've experienced turbulence like that, one was coming from Maui and one was coming from the DR, and they both was like over nothing but ocean water, where I was like, bruh, like,
I'd rather be underwater, dog.
Nah,
'cause you can skip,
bruh.
You can skip like.
You feel like you can skip?
You think you can,
but
until
but
like
you can
pavement.
Yeah, you can also be out
It's
there
better
lost.
than the actual pavement or in the street or running in the cars. Like,
Look,
nah, I take my chances in the ocean.
Just in case I survive.
Just like that movie with Tom Hanks. Was that movie?
That was not normal.
But I'd rather take the chances on gliding into the ocean and like.
And think about it,
that wasn't even the ocean, bro.
That was not even the ocean.
Yeah.
That's why my eyes are better.
But listen though, that was because they had just taken off and hit birds right away. You talking about coming from way up in the sky?
I'd
rather be
his life gonna be online.
I'd rather be over land just in case I survive. You gonna find me.
I want to be on Denzel plane.
You over the ocean, bro. They not gonna find you. Yeah, nah, she talking about that one movie when Denzel was a drunk pilot.
But he made it happen. Turn that airplane upside down.
Then before he went in the court, he snorted that. He like, I'm ready to go.
Was that called Flight? Was that movie called Flight?
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I forgot all about that movie.
Classic Denzel performance.
Hell yeah. That's rolling the dice. Denzel, Tom Hanks. Give me Tom Hanks, man. Wait, they did the barrel roll in Tom Hanks, huh?
Nah,
that was
Denzel.
Oh, give me the Tom Hanks, dog. Like
Denzel, the one that just nigga flipped around,
right, upside down.
He was like, "What is you doing?"
I may have been high, but could nobody do that like I could?
Hey, straight up, man, he tripping. But yeah. Besides the turbulence, man, we got there, touchdown, Orlando, humidity.
Yeah, that weather was insane.
If
so bipolar.
Y'all living in Orlando, I
just
feel
Florida, period.
Sorry,
because the sun I felt in Miami was the same sun I felt in
Bahamas,
in Orlando, and I was like, "How do y'all do it?"
Man. I feel like it wasn't even that hot because the sun wasn't like gleaming.
Yes,
but the weather was just
you don't
bipolar.
Want to be outside.
Couldn't breathe.
It just started pouring. Okay, we'll get to that. So that's
you got to be from out there to enjoy that. Like,
I don't even know if you're out there, you're enjoying. You just
but like it's like that year round.
No, I think just during hurricane season. I don't know.
Dang, man, I can't do it. I really go to these other states and be like, I'm a real life Bay dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real life Cali dude, dog. Yeah. Like, I don't appreciate that weather over there.
The weather is.
I think I might bipolar. I might have to pay for this weather. You know, be like, Cali, man. I think I might have to pay.
Yeah.
And figure it out, blood. Trick.
But if that's all that they know, then they know how
they
to
come
deal
out
with
here
it.
and be like, man, I could breathe.
Yeah.
Man,
but it's so good for your skin, though.
Oh, hell yeah. I need no lotion.
Yeah, it was so good for the skin.
So we touched down, man. We stayed at the Embassy Suites.
Embassy Suites.
One of my favorite joints. I think I'm getting...
Breakfast was bomb.
You know,
after a while, it started to taste like dorm food.
Here's the thing with Embassy Suites. I feel that we have... well, I realized during this trip that we have elevated in our lives.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. A lot, dog.
So,
a lot. You know, all them shortcuts I be taking, I was like, I think I'm over them. Blood.
Right. So, while MC Suites, I loved MC Suites. Like, when we have the family, it's the perfect hotel. Yeah. For sure. But I think if it's just, like, us two, like, I'd rather not stay there.
I concur.
So, and they had... I was mad because one
day... We got to
get,
like, a Holiday Inn Express.
No.
One
day they had pancakes, but it was chocolate chip pancakes. Like, I don't want no chocolate chip pancakes.
That turned you off?
That did.
Really?
Just chocolate chip pancakes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I just want a different vibe.
I feel y'all. Maybe it's because I was hungry. Because I walked fresh off the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
I walked straight in Embassy Suites like I've been standing there all day. Got me a plate. Sandy like, what are you doing? I'm like, nigga, I'm about
to turn up. Huh?
She's like, can you just... I'm like, man, if you don't get you a plate and stop acting brand new and getting this omelet line with me.
He had omelets every day.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. I love omelets like that.
Yeah,
bro, I do too. That I think I only got one on the cruise.
Oh, man. So like we got in the embassy. Next day we went to...
Monday we went to Magic Kingdom.
I was so pissed, dog.
Yeah, it was pretty uneventful.
Like, beyond pissed, dog. As soon as I get in there, I'm like, nigga, this look familiar. Like, why do I know this whole park like the back of my hand? Tip like, it's the same thing as the other park in L.A. I'm like, why did we go to the same park in Orlando that we've been going to L.A. for our whole life? I want Bella to see the original Disneyland.
I did not say that.
I want her to see Mickey and all that. I'm like,
original Disneyland. That don't even make any sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say the original Disneyland.
I'm just saying she like I want her to see. I'm saying I want her to see the Mickey characters and all that. I'm like,
if you're going to Disney World and you've never been before, don't you got to go to the main hub?
No, it's supposed to be.
No, you're not.
Disneyland has the Magic Kingdom and all those other areas of the park that in Orlando they supposedly took those areas of Disneyland and made them each into a park.
Dog, but this one was pretty freaking whack.
Yeah, that was the whole concept behind it. Like, let's take the...
Is this bro facts?
No, this is real. Like, they said, like, let's take Disneyland and the different areas of Disneyland, like, give it its own park. That's why it's called the Magic Kingdom, because in Disneyland, you actually have an area that's called Magic Kingdom.
Well, it was pretty magic trash, dog. Like, I was pissed.
I was pretty disappointed with Magic Kingdom.
I rather went to a new park. Like, I'm like,
I feel
why are we duplicating what we already know what we gonna get? And my kids is like, have we been? Like, why is it the same exact thing? And they're like, anything different? And it was missing rides. You know what I mean? The one in LA is 10 times better than the one.
Was it missing?
It was missing the
Matterhorn.
It was missing the Star Trek ride. And because it was missing something else
because those aren't part of the Magic Kingdom.
I get that, but I'm just saying, why are we here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't even better than what we had, why are we there?
Yeah.
They have Magic Kingdom, the Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and the Hollywood Studios.
I feel like Epcot is a waste of time.
I've never been to Epcot before. I feel like that's the least favorite of everybody's.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's the least busiest.
So what's the other one we would have went to?
Hollywood Studios or Epcot.
Why? What's up with Hollywood Studios?
It's like a Universal Studios.
Why we didn't go to that?
I just explained to you.
What?
I said, I feel like if you've never been to Disney World before, you have to go to the main
It's time to waste your money No, we could go to the one in L.A. that's better. Than
Actually,
now I thought it was gonna be a lot better. I honestly
did.
did
Your research. I was pissed.
I actually feel like you gotta go to Magic Kingdom.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't.
Even if you walk away from Magic Kingdom, like
I never have to come here again.
Because the flip is you go to Epcot,
you're gonna be mad,
and then you pissed off and say we should have went to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Nah. He's never been.
Nah, I would have tried something new. If somebody said it's the exact thing minus a couple of, like 3 rides, because there was another one my nephew was looking for. They said the same thing minus this, and that.
Oh, you guys are looking for the Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah, that's what they were looking for, the Indiana Jones. So minus the Indiana Jones, Star Trek, and the Matterhorn.
Those were probably at the Hollywood Studios.
Probably, but why it ain't in the same park? Because y'all already explained it to me, but why are we there?
The thing is, I just thought it was going to be a different experience. Like, I was kind of disappointed because we didn't see no characters walking around. We had to stand in line for like 45 minutes for Bella to meet 2 princesses. And then we saw one parade and the lines. Oh, my God. So we have come to the conclusion that we will be paying for front of the line passes.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Like,
it's
I'm
worth
just...
it.
$500? Okay.
There you go.
Hey, Disneyland is one of them places where it's like, if you balling on the budget, don't go. Yeah, you got to be willing.
Well, you can't even buy front of the line passes at Disney World. So they have the Fast Pass, which you can like reserve up to like a month or so in advance.
Right.
But you can only do 3 at a time. We utilized that, but it just wasn't enough.
And after you use your 3, they give you 3 at one time, and after that, you can only reserve 1.
No, you can have 3 at a time.
I thought you could only do 1. That's just the first time.
No, what I'm saying is you can have 3 at a time. Total, 3 at a time.
No matter what.
So 3 people can do the fast track.
No.
So if it's 7 people in our group, we each have 3 fast passes that we can utilize. Gotcha. Right? And so as soon as you do one, you can re-up on the other one. You can only have 3 at a time.
I thought it was like once you use those 3, it goes to 1, 1, 1, 1.
No, you can keep doing 3. Just you can't have no more than 3.
Okay.
Y'all basically saying the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so after that, man. I made my daughter ride every.
Yeah, we did. It was pretty funny. She got on Space Mountain. She got on Splash Mountain.
Freaked the hell out. She 5 years old.
Her pictures are so funny. That one roller coaster. I don't even know what that was called, but that one was kind of cool. Oh wait, that was not, and that was in Animal Kingdom. We made her get on everything.
Everything, dog.
I know she had a good time because when I seen her, she was eager
to tell you about everything.
Yes. Mystery Joma, and Mystery Joma, I went on this, and I'm like, okay, like I don't know what you
right,
what your little high pitched voice talking about, but okay.
But she was super like just excited to just share that experience.
Yeah, that was fun. We took a shuttle over there from the hotel, and then we ended up missing our shuttle. Coming home, had to catch an Uber.
Hey, Uber is dumb cheap out there, dog. Because I think gas prices are so low.
Oh yeah.
It was a 30-minute ride in a
XL
that only cost like $23.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, what? Like,
yeah,
man,
that's
y'all
nice.
y'all get nothing out here for Uber. That easily would have hit us for like $100 and something.
I was loving gas prices out there. I ain't gonna lie.
We didn't have to fill up.
$2.30. Oh yeah, that whole time I had that car for a week.
Tank.
I dropped it off, barely pushing it. Like, they gonna start out that rental and be like, nigga, come on, blood. like, it's under the red. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how far the airport is.
Man, but them tolls was like, we was struggling on them tolls.
Oh, I got some bills coming because I was.
You just zooming through them?
Oh, you bugging. And you know it's like $25.
Look, you would have been better off paying the thing at the rental.
A day. You know they offer $10 a day, cover everything.
It just wasn't worth it for us to get it.
Yeah, we
you know what? I honestly, when I first rented the car, I honestly didn't even think about Fast Pass until we came up on one.
The first one.
And I was just like,
I mean, they would only be like $75 or $1.25, but it's just like that.
But the fees, like, I think it's $25
we'll see.
We'll see.
I gave them the credit card that ain't got much of a limit on it.
Hey, they gonna zap that mug and be like, nigga.
Get what you can get out of that.
Man. So that was Monday, and I figured.
Did you drop your car off at the airport?
No, we parked it at the port.
Oh, y'all just left it there.
Yeah, it was more cost efficient just to keep it for the whole week than to turn it back in before we left.
Catch the shadow. We 7
It was
deep.
too much.
You know
and
what I mean?
we weren't that close to the port and the hotel. We're not that close together.
Because I rented a car to get to the port, and then there was a rental car at the port.
Yeah, you can drop off at. So that was Monday. Then I figured they would need like a little break, so we went to Gatorland. That was a highlight for me. I like Gatorland.
Dog, hey, you know what I did? I didn't even tell you. Your boy wrestled a 8-year-old gator.
How big was this 8-year-old gator?
Probably like about 5 feet.
Okay.
Total.
Yeah.
Slinging it by his face, dog.
That's enough to bite your arm real good.
Yeah, but I mean, I had control of him. I'm sitting on his back, like putting his mouth under my chin, spreading my hands, all that, dog. Kids is impressed.
Let me back up. When we first got there, so like the sun is out, and then as soon as we walked in the freaking gate, I swear a hurricane was coming. It got so windy, and then it just started pouring. I was like, kids, grab a hold of the fence because we're about to get blown away.
Dog, it was crazy. It rained like in a movie, dog. You know how you just
like
chilling
pouring.
like it's sunny,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden you hear like all at once, dog. Like within 30 seconds, it was damn near storming out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The locals is like, oh, to pass.
Yeah, they be so.
We're all like, get the ponchos. So we waited though for the show. We watched a little show, and then we got to feed some alligators.
Oh, that was crazy.
Well, the birds were crazy. The birds was punking everybody for their hot dogs.
Really?
I mean, like literally punking
what
everybody.
kind of birds were those?
I don't even know what kind of birds
and
they were.
They had the long, like,
but they were like,
they was like Tyrannosaurus, baby Tyrannosaurus Rex.
They was like,
baby.
I don't know what they were.
Baby pterodactyls, dog.
But they were aggressive and they were not scared.
And they were hella
us.
big. Like they was half our size with a long beak, and they'd run up on you like, nigga, where the food at? Like,
did it have Jalen throwing the food running?
Jalen, it was like two of them chasing Jalen, like literally like running after him, flying, running, and he just threw the food. Like he got hella scared.
It was they was aggressive.
Hella aggressive.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because they be on the beach and they be swooping down.
Dog, they was baby pterodactyls.
I don't know what they were, but they was punking
Baby
the alligators for their food. They was punking us for the food.
And they just be chilling on the alligator head, dog. I'm
waiting
like,
for somebody to throw some food.
Alligator ain't gonna bite them. They're like, this nigga ain't gonna do nothing.
So we each got to take a picture with the alligator, sitting on the alligator. Like I made Bella do it. She didn't want to touch it. Like, because you're supposed to straddle it and then like hold the head back. She was like, no, thank you.
I'll pass.
So I was able to do that, but I made everybody do it. I was like, dude, when the next time we going to be able to sit on the alligator?
Hell yeah.
Never.
Hey, they give you these little hot dogs and you just throw them in the alligator pit. Like, and the alligators go crazy for that hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that. Then the bird comes, swoop it up and leave.
So the alligator's getting
they fighting, and the bird like, there you go, got him.
Yeah, so that was cool. Nice little chill day. And then got back to the hotel, got to see some people, some old family friends we ain't seen in years. And then the next day was Animal Kingdom. Now Animal Kingdom, I like Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom was dope.
It was alright.
Brennan,
it was cool. It was cool.
It was good.
It was 10 times better than the last. But I'm not a Disney dude, dog. If I get the enjoyment out of my kids, having fun, but me, I'm like,
he was in there laughing at the jokes and the little Monster Inc. thing.
Oh no, that was hella funny.
Oh, now it's
that was hella funny, dog. They had a Monster Inc. comedy show where they used the audience and like the audience be on the screen. They be like, we need a guy in here that look like Sully, and then like they be like, found one, and then it'd be a picture of somebody actually in the audience, and then make them do
it's like an interactive show.
It's like an interactive show that is pre-recorded and everything. It ain't even pre-recorded.
It can't be. Not how they were talking.
Yeah.
Like it's somebody actually like talking, and the character is saying what he's saying, but they behind stage.
Oh, that's
it was pretty dope.
It was hella dope, dog. That had me cracking up.
Animal Kingdom was dope. I don't know if it was dope because we didn't have to stand in lines at Animal Kingdom.
Oh,
really.
Tell them about that.
So when we got there, we was like, we gonna get there early because there's the Pandora flight.
Yeah.
Like where you ride the Banshees, like the most popular ride in in the thing, and the wait can get up to 3 hours at times. So we was like, we gonna get there when the park open, and we gonna go straight to that line. We just gonna thug it out and stand in that line for however long. So we get there at 9:00 when the park open. It's already hella people there, and then for some reason our cards weren't linking up or whatever, so we couldn't get in. So I had to stand in guest relations, and that took like an hour for him to like redo our cards and everything like that. We already had our fast passes lined up, but he was like, all right, just for your being patient with me, I'm gonna give you your 3 fast passes plus 1, but I'm gonna erase all the time so you can just go whenever. Because fast passes, you do a fast pass and you got to go back by a window. There's a window they give you got to go back.
Right, but he made it. Y'all had it forever.
Yeah. We was like, you can go whenever.
And so he gave us 5. You say he gave us 5?
We had 4 total.
No, initially we had 5.
No, we had 4 total. Okay. We had our 3. He erased those times, then he gave us an extra one. So that was cool. And so we were able to go on the rides that lines weren't long before we used our fast. Like, we just strategically placed them throughout the day. So that was like a much better experience, a way more flow. We got to meet all the characters, like Chip and Dale, Donald Duck, Daisy, like all the Mickey and Minnie. It was just way, way better. And that Avatar ride, so we did have to stand in line for that. And that was like 2.5 hours.
Jeez.
But the ride was dope.
Oh, yeah. 2.5.
The ride was dope.
Solid 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but the ride was pretty amazing.
Oh man, I'm talking about Chum.
So we had to do. They have this thing at Disney called a ride share. So if you have somebody in your party who is too small to ride or whatever. So Bella, she was tall enough to ride, but she was scared out of her mind to ride because just getting to the line was like dark, and she just was cool off of it. So we did the ride share thing to where Brandon and Bella, when we got to the front, they waited by the exit, and then me and all the other kids went on the ride. And then you can then go get the other person, and up to 3 people total can come back and ride the ride again, not standing in line. So we did that. I got to ride it twice. Well, we rock, paper, scissors, and I was like, well, if I like the ride, I'm going to ride it again. So y'all got to... Right. It was Jair's girlfriend, Jenny. She won the rock, paper, scissors. And then I was like, I'll let you guys know. And then we had a runner up if I didn't want to do it, to go with Brandon. And then after I got off the ride, I was like, I'm riding that ride again. And Jenny was like, me too.
Yeah, Jair was like, man, I'm going to just make her give it to me.
She was like, nope.
Nah. That's my first time seeing her stand up for herself.
Yeah,
she
was like, nope.
Nah. Like, Usually Jair be like, hey, rub my back. Hey, do this, do that, do this. And then she was like, nah, dog, not today.
Yeah,
he
so
was like,
that ride
pissed.
was dope. It's like you're riding a banshee. So you get into this contraption like you're straddling a motorcycle, and then they have a latch that like locks you in on your back and then locks your legs in, and then like you just it's so dope. I can't even explain it.
Put it like this: you rode Star Wars, right?
Yeah,
that was probably made in like 95, something like that.
Yeah.
Imagine a 2019. You know how dope that is, right? Imagine a 2019 version of that, dog. It's 30 times better.
It was
like you gliding in the water, and while you gliding in the water, they shooting just a little breeze of mist, like you're like, oh, I got mist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's like you walk in, or you don't even know. So you go, it's like a row, but then when they lift up the thing and you look to the sides of you, it's like stacked up. But it's like a stimulator, so you're like actually like moving forward, sideways, up, down. It was just really cool.
It felt like hey, you know how Simba, they had that little stampede of the what was that? The bulls or something like that?
Yeah, buffaloes.
The buffaloes, yeah. They had that with whatever rhino looking thing, and they came down and like they were finna run into it. I actually jumped like, oh! And Tiff was looking at me. She was cracking up. She was like, I wanted to see if you was gonna jump, because I jumped and did the same thing on that same exact part.
Man,
I was into it, and my son was freaking the hell out.
Chum was screaming the whole time.
He literally thought he was on a banshee. Like that,
really?
That nigga, you know, he got imagination, dog. He still put him in the corner. He would too. He'd do that for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah,
so imagine him on a banshee, like just mind blowing. He really thought he was riding that joint. He was, get me off! Ah! Dog, like dog, he was scared for his life, dog.
It was pretty funny. That's why I knew Bella would have like freaked out if she was on that ride.
I think he cried a little bit too.
He most definitely had a half a tear or something.
When they got off, they were like, "You was crying." He was like, "Just a little bit." Like you know what I'm saying? He didn't deny it. Yeah. He was like, "It was crazy."
We were there. We left out of there
like 7:00.
Yeah, it was like, well, we done did everything. I guess we can go.
The fast passes came through in the clutch, dude. Because when you can just walk up to the line, a majority of all the rides you want to ride, you get it done quick.
Yeah.
That ants one was dope too, wasn't it?
What?
That show with ants.
What show was that? I don't remember.
Remember when you watched the show and
A Bug's Life?
A Bug's Life. I'm sorry. You don't remember that?
I remember standing in line for that.
When it is interactive.
Oh, and it was 3D. Oh yeah, Bella was scared of the 3D.
Yeah, it was 3D. It was kind of that was dope.
That was dope too.
Yeah, and then so that was day 3. Went to sleep, woke up, jumped on the cruise, and that's when we seen you eating omelets.
Oh yeah, the cruise day.
Yeah, man.
We were deep. It was about 50 of us.
Yeah,
man.
I made everybody wear shirts.
It was a lot. It was a lot of people.
It was a lot of people. Yeah. But it was so much fun, though.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Man, dude, what's crazy is I would come back from kicking it out, like wherever we in the Bahamas, go to sleep, because I'm hella tired. I be up like 3 a.m, and I get up hella early, so I go to sleep when we get back. I'll wake up and can't find nobody, dude.
Walking around
like a fiend.
Hey, and I seen him one day just looking lost. I'm like, where Tiff at? I don't know. I'm trying to find her now. I'm like, nigga.
Was that one day where you're supposed to stay put?
Nah.
Oh.
That was the day they had the party on the back of the cruise.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, you had seen. I did not even see y'all when I had came out there on that back deck.
Man, let's get in this. Hey, when we first touched down, though, man, getting on that boat was seamless.
I've never had an experience like that.
Really? You have a problem getting on the boat?
Not a problem. I usually wait in line.
You wait in line, something like, I don't know, we was the last people to get in?
Nah, that's the time our reservation time was
But can you come in later?
My reservation was at 11:30.
Uh-huh. You came in with
and
us.
I came in with y'all. But it was like, literally, bruh, it was like I dropped the car off the van, was like ready to go, jumped into the shuttle, got there. I'm like, we're going to have to wait in line. Them niggas was like, have your passport out, flashed it to them like I was in the MIB or something. And they was just like, go that, bruh. Next thing I know, I'm looking at you like, how we catch up to y'all that quick?
Yeah, that was pretty fly, dog. And I also heard, man, when you sneak booze on a boat, you pay those guys, dog.
Yeah, I heard.
The luggage people outside?
Yeah.
Oh, like homeboy, like, dude, like, let me get this on. Here go $20.
Yeah.
Exactly. Somebody did that?
I'm just.
Yeah, I heard of that too.
Oh, you saying like
the homeboy, the dude that got our luggage?
Oh yeah. Like you just walk up to him like, hey yo, I got 3 bottles. Here goes Dub. Make sure these get up in there.
I never thought about that. Somebody
Me
did
neither.
that?
That's what
my homeboy was saying.
My homeboy was telling me. He was like,
so you guys gonna try it when you guys go in September?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I still got the flask.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
This cruise made me ready for that cruise, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt like this cruise would make me like, I don't want to go on it again in September.
I'll be ready again. It's a different type of vibe.
Yeah, and I need a different.
Y'all gonna be bored.
No, we not.
Why you think we gonna be bored?
Definitely
we
not
could
gonna
chill
be bored.
with each other and be having a good time.
We definitely not gonna be bored. 8 niggas.
That's a lot of y'all.
5 of them niggas gonna do something crazy.
Dues?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll figure it out. But man, Bahamas is nothing to do.
Define nothing to do.
It's nothing to do in the Bahamas.
That's not true. See, that's the thing with all these islands and stuff. Like, they're all the same. Like,
I feel
you have
the
a
same
beach
way.
and you have excursions. So
Yeah,
to
I
say
think
there's nothing to do is like,
the main attraction of these islands is the beach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So by design, they have nothing to do, but the nothing to do is something
to do.
To do.
Nothing to do.
What would you expect to do?
I expected to swim with the pigs at the beach, but somebody ordered a little bit too late, so I couldn't do that.
I'm glad that worked out because we saved so much money.
I didn't care. That was my main goal.
Yeah, I ain't trying to swim with no pigs.
You know that somebody on that island I just read was attacked by a shark? Listen, on that same island we're supposed to go on? Yeah. On Rose Island?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What? That's where we were swimming the pigs?
Dude, so much stuff has happened since we left. I don't know if stuff is always happening, but now that we're just fresh back from there, we're like noticing all the stuff that's happening. There was a shuttle crash, like a transportation crash on Nassau, like on like one of the vans we was riding.
Dang.
There's like sea lice in Florida.
What's that?
Ocean. And then
what's sea lice?
Hold on. And then the shark attack on Rose Island. And then
the shark attack freaked me out because y'all know I like to swim.
Hey, you was out when we were on Freeport. Next thing I know, all I see is Ijoma's head bopping way in the middle of the ocean.
And the cuts. I'm like, God, dog.
All you see is his head. Like he was out there.
You trying to swim a marathon.
Were you treading water?
Yeah, I was.
Because you couldn't reach the bottom, huh?
Nah.
Dang.
I was deep out there.
Hecka deep out there.
Yeah, like
had my baby trying to go out that deep.
She sure was. I want to go with Mr. Ijoma.
Like, nah. Deep. You got in.
It's like, nah, you stay right where you at.
I got in the water, like, my knee deep, and walked, and then I was like, I'm going to sleep.
I didn't even see you in the water.
No,
I got in for a second, taking little pictures of everybody. And then I was like, I'm going to sleep. I got on the canoe for a second.
She really passed the buck to me, dog.
Like, no, she did.
Like, handle that. I'm going to sleep.
She did.
Like, I don't even know if I told you to handle that. I just went to sleep. I figured everybody was handled. Yeah. There were so many aunties and cousins out there. There was enough women there. Yeah, there was so many people out there. I knew somebody would be.
I'm just saying, you still got to be in the moment with your kids somewhat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They weren't even checking for me.
I got it.
They know I don't do water.
Hey, the funny thing, when we was coming back, I found out how old your niece and nephews are.
Which ones?
Your older sister's children.
Oh, they're hecka young.
No, the daughter's 26.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I thought she was 21.
That's the oldest.
I know. I thought she was 21. I thought one of the boys was 19 and the other one was 17.
Nope. So she's 26. She's the first.
That blew my mind.
Jair is 21.
Yes.
And then Jordan's 22. And little brother, he has to be, like 24 or something?
It's almost like, why do they call him little brother?
Oh.
Hey, because for a minute there, I kept saying, like, where's her other son?
And they were like, little brother?
And they, because when I first asked, she was like, yeah, I got a little, and I was like, okay, so she got her little brother and her son. So I'm like, where's the other son? Like,
so
where did he go?
He got that name because he was the little brother when he was born. Like that was their second kid. So Morgan will call him little brother. It's just like a chum, like one of them nicknames that you get as a kid, and it like literally sticks with you. Yeah. I've never called him by his first name.
I just found out what his first name. I was like, oh, you a junior?
Right.
I didn't know that.
So like it's literally like chum.
Yeah. Well, for somebody who had no idea, I'm literally thinking he is
the little brother.
That and then when I figured, I was like,
I think the kids
like, even your mama call you little.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Yeah.
I think that the kids though started calling him like LB or something. I don't know.
They try to switch it.
They try to, because that's one of them things where you bring a girl to the house and they like, oh, you with little brother, and she be like. Ooh.
Right, because I'm pretty sure his like girls and friends don't call him that.
Yeah, because only your family gonna call you.
That is definitely a family name.
But that's like when he come in the house with her, and then somebody be like Matthew, or like Emil, you be like who? What?
Right,
exactly. You talking about little
brother? Right.
Yeah.
That
and little brother is usually black people truncate names, and y'all like gave him an extra name.
What?
It would just be little.
Yeah, instead of calling Brandon, we call him B. You know what I mean? We usually shorten them up.
Hey, them kids did LB.
Hey,
LB. That's how it be.
That's what the little kids did.
They was on that ship having the time.
Oh man, I was so proud of my nieces and nephews, dog. I'm talking about, I was like, yo.
To see them, like, on the dance floor, I was like, y'all really Johnsons.
I was like, man, they holding it down. They was like the Zach Morris's on the cruise, dog.
Oh, yeah.
They came through the club and shut it down, cuz. I was like,
they was lying.
Actually, we came through the club and shut it down the first night.
Tiff got it popping.
And then after that,
Tiff passed the torch. Just let me show y'all how we do it. Like,
did I tell y'all a thug danced with me?
What?
A thug?
Bruh.
A nigga?
So it was a thug looking nigga on the boat. This the first night, you know what I mean? So we come in there, the kids is dancing, y'all dancing, and then I
popped on you,
bruh. Listen, I come on the dance floor, and they had the epicenter where your niece was dancing. Mm-hmm. Then some song came on that this nigga liked, and he started dancing and doing his thing, but he was behind me.
Oh, he was booty bumping you?
And so I turned around to kind of look, and the nigga looked me dead in my eye. and then he just started twerking, bruh.
Oh, the nigga with the gold teeth.
Yes.
I know exactly who you talking about.
And Sandy was like, nigga, should I step back and let y'all have your moment?
Hey, was he a gay thug?
Bruh, I don't know if he had just like was in the zone.
Yeah, like watch me work. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or what, nigga? But I felt violated.
Man, the main dude, he had to be from down south because he was doing a bounce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a New Orleans bounce.
Like tall and skinny.
Yeah.
But that nigga looked me in my eyes.
He didn't look like he could dance like that. And like he could really dance. He had like it's kind of like us this dancing. You could tell it was his local New Orleans bounce or whatever they do out there, and he was doing it dope.
He had me nervous the rest.
But he looked like a nigga. Like
I don't even know who you guys are talking.
I feel like every time I seen him the rest of the cruise, we locked eyes. I be walking past him in the breakfast line. We just I be like, nigga, this nigga
at me. Yeah, like, I'm just regularly just looking around. Somehow I lock eyes with this nigga.
Every time, it was like every time I see this nigga, Sunday was like, man, you and that nigga got something going on. I'm like, I know. And he had me nervous. But y'all folks, y'all people, they shut the dance
down, man. Yeah. I was like, man, look at the cool kids, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, y'all holding it down. Hey, blood. Hey, let me tell Tiff about this time what we got into.
Okay.
With the thing. Look, Tiff, that morning, I woke up and I couldn't find you again. Same old thing. Yeah. So
in the morning?
I mean, not in the morning. You know, I got back on the cruise. Yeah. When we docked, got off, and I got back on. Went to sleep, woke up, everybody gone. So it was around 10 o'clock. I'm walking around. Couldn't find
we went to that game show.
Yeah, I went to. I did tell you, I went to the comedy show, and in the comedy show, I'm sitting there, and there was a group of girls sitting around in the round table. They asked me to be part of their team, and I was telling them like, I thought I was just here for a comedy show. They was like, no, this is the quest. Man. They was like, this is the quest. I'm like, and I see Joma and Sandy and De'Ara and Javon coming through. So I flagged them down like, yo, if I'm on your team, they on your team. They was like, the more the better, yes.
They was hyphy.
Man, I didn't know what was going on, but it was a host and a hostess.
Yes.
And they gave everybody a card. It was like 20 cards.
Yes.
You was going in there blind.
Blind.
I went in there blind.
Yeah, I thought it was a comedy show. The past 2 nights, it's been a comedy show. And they've been hella funny, dude. But this night they hand everybody a card. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Dude said so what happens is we had number 69. The girl's like, whoa, 69. So it started off light. They said whoever, it was one captain. They said, bring me up a cell phone case. We're going to start off light. So everybody that represents their team, which was like 20 teams, will run up there. You got 20 to 30 seconds to show whatever item he say bring up. So they start off with a cell phone case, and they read off the name 72, 44, 32, and that's how you get your points.
Yeah.
So the next one, he was like, I need a sock with a hole in it. Blood, did you see when baby took off my shoe and took off my sock and put it in her mouth?
No, bro. I was sitting.
That's disgusting.
I was sitting in front of you, bro.
Somebody took the sock off and
I was like, yo, them Man Express, hold on. Don't put no hole in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill.
So keep in mind, the group he was with, I seen them in the karaoke thing first, and it was one of their birthdays, and she was super like
turned.
Yes, super loose with it that particular day. So when I seen him back there with them, I was like, I'm gonna just let you do your thing. I don't want to even know what's going on in the back.
They just asked to be, can you be part of my team? I'm like, sure, why not? I'm here for the comedy. I'm telling them, like, when they first asked me, I was like, I'm here for the comedy show, but if y'all got something going on, I got
ain't no comedy show.
Yeah, I was like, I'm here for the comedy show, but I'm 50 deep.
Oh, wait, it was in the same room the comedy show?
Yeah, that's all. She was like, can you be part of my team? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm like 50 deep, so if you need more people, I can get them. And then she was looking at me like, nigga, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So look, baby took off my shoe out of her mouth, and the partner was like, same baby that was turned. The captain. Yeah. She was like, her friend was like, look, every sock have a hole in it. She's like, you're right. She got in her mouth, you're right. Ran it up there, got our point. And then they started off picking it up a little bit. They was like, I need 2 women from each group to come up here and kiss.
They did it?
Girls ran up there and kiss.
Yeah.
And then they said, I need 2 dudes to come up here and kiss.
Yeah.
A couple of them dudes kissed. They was
a couple of them did kiss. But it was like, it's like he didn't say you had to kiss on the mouth.
Yeah. And I seen the dude grab somebody. I seen the dude kiss somebody on the cheek. So that's when I grabbed Jovan. Like, Jovan, come here. Like, wait, dude, wait. I'm like, nah, dude, come here. Just come on. Then he ran up there and kissed him on the cheek. And we barely made the cutoff to get our point.
That's hecka funny.
And it was hecka funny is they called Jovan up to the middle of the stage. And they was like, we need a bald-headed dude. And he was closer to him. He was like, he asked De'Ara, do you mind if I use your husband, fiance? Brought him over there. They sat him down there. It's like, ladies, put on your lipstick. And all the ladies like, putting on their lipstick, thinking they finna kiss him. And then he had all the ladies ready and was like, I need a dude from each group to come up here and kiss him. So all the dudes like swarm around him, kissing all over his head and getting points. That mess was hella funny.
That is funny.
And then they picked it up a little bit. They was like, I need y'all. Like, yes.
Yeah, they did.
Yes. Hey, they picked it up a little bit. They was like, I need 2 girls from each group to show an explicit picture.
Yes.
Them girls
they show pictures?
Them girls whipped out their cell phone so quick.
And I don't know what they was showing.
They didn't show everybody's. They just showed
they
the
run
guy.
into the host. Ran up to the host. And he was like, oh, hey, hey, that look good. Let me see that again. Okay. Ooh. And then when they left, he was like, I didn't say that you had to show a explicit picture of you. I just said I just want to see a explicit picture. And the same thing with the kissing the dude.
So basically it was like a whole play on words.
Yeah, I mean, no. Because then after that, he was like,
I was going to say, some things were, some things weren't.
This ain't a play on word. I need 2 girls from each group to show, come up here with your tops off.
Yeah.
They showed their boobs?
No, they didn't show their boobs.
They had their fingers over their nipples, but some girls didn't care.
Really?
Yeah, they ran up there showing their titties.
Some girls didn't care. And
he asked for a male from each group to
skip from one side of the stage to the other side of the stage in their draws only. Oh, yeah. That's what Ijoma did.
You got into your draws?
Yeah, I skipped down.
Ijoma was in his draws, skipping her. Hey, I'm talking about a jolly skip too. That mess was hella funny.
I didn't know you got to your draws.
Hey, that boy is light on his feet.
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely in my draws.
Hey, and then they had a fashion show. They had a boy and a girl switch clothes. Like you had to switch from the underwear you keep on, but switch everything else. And then
on stage. And I'm amazed by how well them people was able to switch clothes with them women protecting like their bodies. Because I didn't really see
too much or nothing.
Right.
Nah, you didn't see too much.
Hey, it's like y'all women got that down to a science. It'd be like, hey, give me your shirt. And I will shimmy all this shit underneath your shirt. Whereas the niggas just like, oops.
It was they draws. Like, come on. Give me the stuff.
That's hecka funny. And then I don't know how we missed that one.
Dude, I never even heard about it. It was a fluke. I was in there by myself.
It was a fluke that I ended up in there.
Hey, look, and then they had that, and then they had a fashion show and a dance off after they changed clothes.
Who was in the dance off?
We won a dance off. De'Ara and Javon.
What they were dancing?
Yeah, because they had to like
switch clothes.
Then they had to walk around, kind of like strutting, and then they had to like do it.
Then they played some music and they had a dance off and they won.
That's funny.
And the last one,
funny was
look, the last one.
Yes.
They was like, I need a dude up here in a thong only. I don't care how you get it, but I need a male on here with a thong. And then, man, this girl gonna take her thong off and be like, here you go. I was like, if you don't get your nasty, yeast infected.
Like, this is taking it too far.
I'm gonna just say this, man. I know I'm gonna get killed, but it's whatever. But it's like, if you got the inner loose cellulite on your thighs, you can't wear the miniskirt.
Yeah, baby. He talking about baby that was handing me the thongs. She looked like she had a lap band. And like, you know how you...
And lost hella weight?
Yeah, yes. You know how your skin
so she had hella skin.
She had hella skin.
If your thighs look like that, you can't wear the miniskirt.
So she had like the saggy, extra loose skin.
Yes, and she had on the skirt that every time she moved, it rose.
Yeah.
And she took off her thongs like, here you go.
Here you go.
Nobody took them?
I said, I'll pass.
Yeah, I didn't see them.
And she was mad at me. She was like, she's like, come on, I did everything. I'm doing a snake on the floor.
But she was also trying to get fucked.
I was like, I'm cool. Yeah. I'll pass. She's like, come on,
she was also,
let's win. Let's do it.
It was her birthday. Like, she was ready. She was ready for the D.
Ma'am, I think I'm going to have to draw the line somewhere. I'm thinking I'm coming here for a comedy show. Now I'm barking like a dog on the stage. Or all four. Like they had me on stage barking like a dog.
I keep hearing everybody keep adding stuff to what I was doing.
Man, they trying to put a hole in my sock. They trying to have me put on the thong.
You like
I'm
this
like,
express man.
Yeah, like, man, hey, don't do that to my socks. I take pride in my socks and underwear.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, so we got second place overall, but that show was hella fun.
And what y'all win?
They won 2 bottles of champagne.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? They sure did. They brought that over to the club.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So a bottle of champagne. The captain that was doing the most, we gave her the bottle. And then De'Ara, we gave them the bottle because they switched clothes. And they did the most.
Yeah, they came over with it to the club.
So that mess was hella fun. And then just the food. How y'all feel about the food on there?
Okay.
I feel like cruise food, just cruise food.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I say to everybody.
To it.
I did think I would rather eat at the buffet on the Lido deck than to eat at the restaurant.
I'd rather eat them burgers.
Them burgers was smacking.
Them Guy burgers?
Them burgers was smacking.
Guy Fury burgers?
Hey, them burgers was smacking, but every
that
time
brunch was hella good too.
Every time I ate at the official restaurant, I was disappointed.
It was,
So when I asked you, because I remember you say you eating at the Anytime dinner.
Yeah, I didn't realize we ate in a whole different.
Yeah, so I'm like, remember, Tiff, I was like, how did Ijoma get it Anytime time to eat? And he was like, I signed up for it. I was like, dang, dude, Tiff should have did that.
No, thank you.
But no, he was just eating in a different part than where we were eating at. Because I went down there and actually, remember you got lost?
We all went down there.
Yeah.
After we took that picture, we all got turned around.
Yeah, everybody went to the Anytime. I was like, this ain't my seat. Hold on, where is that? He was like, you can eat here anytime. I was like, this where this nigga been eating at. Tell me some Anytime dinner.
Nah, we was eating in the other one.
I feel like for the price you pay for Carnival,
I mean, you get what you get.
It's
it was okay.
Food.
I mean, it's straight.
You only paying like $400 per person.
I probably ate like 15 soft serve cones.
I didn't even have no ice cream.
Nigga, every time I walk through there, nigga,
the kids was living it. They were having for breakfast, for dinner. Like, I just didn't care. We're on vacation. Go ahead.
And we took a picture, 50 deep, and everybody had all black.
Hey, how did that picture turn out?
I got a picture of it.
Man, she got to retake it, though. She did it like nigga style. Like,
I went to go up there, and there weren't any there. And I was like, what the
everybody
heck?
bought them all.
Well, I only know of one person who bought them. I don't know who bought them.
They put more than one, though. Somebody got it.
I was like going off, and I was like, there's 50 people in this picture. You only printed one? Like,
yeah, I wanted to see what that one turned out to look like.
It came out dope because we took over the whole.
We really did.
The whole
really
staircase.
People
both
was mad
staircases.
At us.
Hey, hella people was taking pictures of us. You peeped that? Like,
yeah.
Like I ain't never seen nothing this big.
Well, when we were taking our pictures in the red, people was looking at us too.
In the red.
The red shirts.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
We made it or something like that.
Everybody had that shirt. I thought we were original.
I thought it was too.
The old ship.
That was the old ship discount. Like, man, Tiff got that promo code and just like, oh ship, this is hard.
Oh shit.
We was the only one that had the red. But everybody had the same old ship, but in different designs.
Yeah.
And we were the only one that had the red shirt. Yeah. So
the red was popping.
That's
why everybody was walking around. Was like, you with the Johnson crew, huh? Because we knew. That's what I was saying. Everybody knew everybody because of the shirts.
Yeah, so that was hard, man. I didn't get to spend enough time with my dude though.
Yeah, we didn't get to spend no time really together.
A little bit when I was hitting at the casino tables.
Oh man, hey, so you helped me come up because you was hitting so hard that I was like, I gotta go back because nigga her luck. And when I went back, I was hitting. Like, I was hitting. I was like, Tiff luck there rubbed off on me.
That was fun. Came up $120.
Hell yeah, that's big for us.
Hey,
like, we don't
gamble.
That came off randomly.
20. Yeah, we started off a dub, and she just blah 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 all in. I'm gonna put the 40 in. I was like,
everybody really came up that night because when I seen Uncle Essex the next day, he was like,
Auntie Leah came up.
Yes,
she won like $2,500.
Yes. He was like, bro, we hit. I was like,
on the
are
slots.
You serious? He was like, yes. He was like, that slot you seen us on. He gave me his whole little strategy. I said, okay, I see y'all.
Hey, dog, they used to take us to like Reno and literally be there in one seat 24 hours.
The penny machine.
That's what it was?
I don't know. I hate them things.
I don't know, but I know they'd be there for 24 hours, dog.
I believe it.
I do not.
And then machines. Get up and drive us home. I'm like, this nigga finna kill us. Like, you ain't had no sleep and you driving us 3 hours away. You tripping. But yeah, man, that what else y'all enjoyed about it?
It was just a good time. Yeah, I just enjoyed it, man. Enjoyed it enough to say, like, when the next one roll around, I definitely.
This was the first time that we've been on vacation with my parents.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing I enjoyed about that boat, I get this off, that daycare. Yeah. That daycare is key, cuz Nine found out that he could kick it with the 14-year-olds.
No, he can kick it. So he's 11. And so he was able to go in the 12 to 14-year-old
group.
Yeah.
Club or whatever it was called. And he was like, we didn't find that out until the last day.
He was like, I wish we would have fought on this.
Because in that one, the kids can come and go as they please. They have until 12:30. Because the little ones, you got to pick them up by 10 if you don't want to pay.
Yeah, I was in there like, nigga, you better not leave this spot.
And he didn't.
You better stay in there. When I come in there and check, your little butt better be right here playing all these video games.
You went in there and checked?
No, I just he didn't know that.
I didn't check on him either. Nah, I was like, he's fine.
Yeah, after I said that, I already know my kids. You know what I mean? I can like, place them in dip and tell them what to do.
That's what we did. When daycare was up, all right, y'all. Y'all go to bed. Don't be too loud. Bella, listen to your brothers. We out.
We out. We back at it.
Yeah, because y'all was out every night, too.
Dude, I told you I got that. I was looking for you, blood. When I said I got that 185%.
Oh, yeah.
I got it in that night.
Hey, when I had seen you, but I was off liquor. Like, after the first day, I was just good off liquor.
You got drunk the first day?
Bruh, I got drunk off that Patron, nigga, and had the worst, like, headache, combo, seasickness. Man, like, I was just like, somebody please make the boat stop. Like, I was hurt, bruh. I popped, like, full Aleve, and then next thing I know, I just passed out on the floor. And when I woke up, I felt like a brand new man, but I also felt like them lingering effects.
You said you were on the floor?
Yeah, I passed out on the floor, man.
Why were you on the floor?
Because I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling sick.
Why didn't you get in the bed?
I laid in the bed, and I was even more nauseous in the bed. So then I laid on the floor. That was the only place where I wasn't nauseous. And then next thing I know, I was waking up like 3 hours later.
Dang.
Wow.
And Sandy was just
Maybe
like,
you just needed that nap.
I needed something. Sandy was like, I didn't think you was gonna wake up today. She was like, I thought it was gonna be till tomorrow, but I was hurt. So after that, I was just like, I'm good off liquor.
Dog, I was so drunk, dog, that I barely remember getting busy.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
I had that 3 o'clock in the morning. Where you at? Hey, get up.
That's funny, nigga. Hey, I got caught by y'all family one night.
They told me, blood.
What?
You got caught.
Hey,
they remember Steve. Steve and Brittany was like, hey, I got something to tell y'all. He was like, what? They was like, hey, we was walking down the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
Next thing I know, I see the doc running down the hall naked. I was like, hell no. I was like, butt booty naked. It was like, butt booty. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. You mean to tell me he was running in the hall? It was like, he made eye contact with us. Looked at us like, oh, snap. And ran off butt naked. I was like, he didn't say nothing. He was like, ran off butt naked. I was like, was he streaking? Like, I don't get it. Like, me neither. We just seen him butt naked running. What happened, bud?
Nah, bro. We all got off. We all got off the elevator on my floor.
Yeah.
And they went to the left. We went to the right.
Yeah.
So as we walking down the hallway, I'm like, I'm talking shit like, when I get in the room, she like, you ain't gonna do. I said, I get naked right now. She was like, nigga, oh damn, I'm taking off all my clothes in the hallway. Like, nigga, when we get in the room, it's going down.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I hear voices in the background.
They went the wrong way or something?
They went the wrong way. I turned around. They like, what y'all doing? I was like, gotta get to the room. I was like, gotta get to the room quick. She was like, that's why I told you don't be getting naked in the hallway. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get some ass.
Was hella funny,
that
man.
was hilarious.
I was rolling.
That was cool.
But all in all, man, it was a good time.
It was a straight time, man. I enjoyed
It was a good
myself.
time. We came home and when we all had like evening flights, and I was like, I don't want to be hot anymore, and I don't want to be at the airport for like 5-6 hours.
So what did y'all do?
So we went to the Crayola experience.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. It was a nice time killer.
Dude, I was done. I was so hungover.
Yeah, he was.
I was just sitting on the floor like.
You looked hungover when I seen you when we was getting off the boat.
He was done.
I looked at him. I said,
a little tipsy.
"Where you going?" He's. And I was just like, all right, man. I was like, hey, but I learned, by that time I had learned on the trip, like, it's useless asking Brandon where he going. He really just moving in a direction, but he don't know. He's just where you going, nigga? I'm just moving this way until I run into somebody.
Hey, that's what I like about the cruise, dog, because, like, I can literally fall asleep 5 o'clock, wake up at 10, be up to 4.
Yeah.
And something like, I know I'm going to run into somebody. I know something's going on the cruise.
Nah, that's true.
I know I can run into a random person and chop it up because they up just like me. Like, it's just fun like that, dog.
Yeah. I had my mom and auntie in the club twerking.
Oh, yeah, she did. I forgot all about that.
I didn't see that.
I'm going to post that video.
Hey, I ain't going to lie, man. I hope your mom don't listen to this. But mom was looking hot.
Hey, that's what I told Tiff.
Oh,
I said, mom be looking
look,
good.
Yeah.
Look,
I said she can't cruise
I was like,
ready.
did mom have a lift or something? Because I was like,
she had the girls out.
She had the girls.
Hey, that's what I told Tiff. I was like,
listening and everything. She put a little extra oil. I said, oh. I said, Pop's
Tiff,
going back to the room having fun tonight.
I said, man, mom's got the girls out.
Man, I looked at that. I said, okay. I was like, I don't want no hugs.
She wasn't playing.
Everybody looked really nice on Black Thing.
Oh, that's hey, say that picture we didn't took one fly.
Hey, the picture was nice, bro.
Yeah, I had to buy that one. I was like,
oh my god,
yeah,
they got him in the mood. We spent $80 on pictures.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
but the picture was nice.
I had to do it, dog. One, me and all the boys, the family one,
and the Bella, Chum, and 9,
and then ours.
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot not get it. It's a moment.
That was me and Bella's favorite mommy and me look we had.
Oh yeah, that one girl reposted it too. Where you got it from? That was pretty fly.
Hey, I will say after doing that, like I even had to look at Sandy and was like, all right, I can no longer just say I'm the neighbor no more. I was like,
You in there?
I gotta finally admit
you
to
fam
it.
Now?
Yeah,
you
man. It was
You
just too
cousin?
many. It was just too many.
And you a cousin now,
bro? It was just too many people, and niggas was just too familiar with me. You know what I mean? So
I told you what they be like. They come over here and be like, "Where'd y'all at?" I'm like, I don't know where you at.
Gotta go ahead and admit it. Let me tell you about my night last night before I go back to finish this barbecue. So, y'all know, well documented, I got daddy issues, right? So my sister came out here on the 29th, and she's staying until the 22nd of July, right? They set the trip up in December, and in December, I'm telling my sis, like, are you sure you want to come out here? Pops is a different kind of cat. You know what I mean? Like, you may not want to.
Where's she coming from?
DC. Right? She's like, yeah, you know, dad is changing. Woo. He's giving me his miles to come. 5 minutes after I get off the phone with my sister, my dad calls. He's hella excited. Your sister's coming, yada, yada, yada. Now, this is where I knew it was going to go bad. This is back in December. My dad was like, yeah, you know, we talked about her, and I know she's still a virgin, and woo. And I was like, yeah, it's about to go bad. Because my sis is like not a virgin. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, bruh, to Sunday. I go see her on Sunday. She got in Saturday. I go see her on Sunday. My sister wearing like a spaghetti strap tank top, no bra. And they just coming from church. So my dad's wife is already like, that's how she went to church. I'm just like, that's not a good sign, right? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. My sister's just like, I want to get turned. I'm like, sis, you in Stockton. Like,
ain't nothing to do out
there. You ain't got no car.
Where's she from? She from
DC, bruh.
She from DC?
She from DC.
Oh, so she really thinks she coming to like.
She don't know the area, right? She really thinking she coming to get turned.
Like, you don't know what you talking about. Like, right. I'm in California,
and she thinking like, oh yeah, I'll just come to SAC, and you know, I'll just ask dad for his car. And I'm like,
how old is this?
23. Oh. I'm like, pops don't operate like that. Like, pops don't just give out the keys. Like, he's expecting you to damn near be in the house from the 29th through the 22nd. Just kind of waiting on him to come home from work. Like, it ain't no turn up with him. It ain't none of that.
Staying
like
out all night.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, I need you to understand this. She's like, oh no, we gonna turn up. I'm like, well, I gotta go out of state for a week.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, right? Bruh. Fast forward to Monday. Pop's blowing up my phone.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's all bad. What's going on, Dad? She just met some guy, had him come pick her up, and now she's gone.
What?
So Monday was her birthday. She used her little Tinder app, met some dude, had him come pick her up at the house, and bounced out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Pops is like, she better be here by 9 p.m. or she can just come home in the morning.
Damn.
And I'm like, Dad, you tripping. We going through all this. And then he's like, I think she's on drug. She's extra skinny. I think she's on drug.
Yeah.
But she need to be back by, and I talked him into like 10 o'clock. He was like, all right, well, she need to be back by 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Or she can just come back in the morning. And I said to him, whatever you do, don't kick her out. I would never do that. That's my precious daughter. Bruh, I'm at the movies last night.
What you watching?
Watching Men in Black.
Oh, okay.
Actually enjoying myself.
Was it dope?
I can't say that it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm enjoying myself.
How far you get into it?
Oh my gosh.
Halfway.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
She blowing up my phone. I send her a text. I'm in the movie. Chill. 10 minutes later, Pop's blowing up my phone. Okay, something happened. I go outside. Your sister's on drug. Like, what? I've called the police and kicked her out the house.
What?
I'm like, are you serious, bruh? I'm trying not to cry on this because I was crying all night.
Why is she on drugs?
No, she's not, man. I'm telling you, my dad is weird, man. So he's like, I kicked her out the house. I called the police. Let me call you right back. I called my sister. She's like, I'm here with officers outside of the house. The officer get on the phone. Where are you? I'm in Elk Grove. Can you come get your sister? Because she can't go back in this house.
Dang.
Are you serious? Yeah, we'll drop her off at Denny's. You can just come pick her up.
Damn.
So now I get back on the phone with Pops. Pops, you tripping. Let her back in the house. If you,
because he was saying no, she can't come in.
Right. I'm like, if you think she on drug, whatever, we'll deal with it. But I'm like, first of all, you got to take responsibility because you ain't been in her life. Mm-hmm. So whatever she is today, that's because she down there had to raise herself. Mm. You know what I mean? So now that you seeing the final product and you don't like it, you rejecting her and kicking her out. And I was like, and she from DC, like,
she don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Right. And when I had talked to her, she was like, I'm going to just have this boy pick me up and just stay with him until the 22nd.
Somebody that she just met.
I'm like, nah, like, this not happening. So I tell my dad, I'm like, look, if you don't let her back in the house, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can kiss your relationship with me. Goodbye. And he was like, all right, goodbye.
Damn.
So now I'm hot. I'm hurt. I'm hot. And I'm just like, when I get there, like, you better answer the door, you weak ass, sick ass, dumb ass motherfucker. Like, I'm just like there on her, right? Nigga, I go pick up my sister. I'm still thinking this shit ain't real, bruh.
Yeah.
I go pick up my sister from the Denny's. Nigga, she got all her shit. Stuff. Like, he really, like, kicked her out. So now I'm on the phone like, you better fucking answer the door when I get there. Woo. Park in front of his house. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Pat, 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 pat. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Pat, pat, pat. Weak ass nigga, get out here. Come, woo, nigga. Pat, 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 pat. Ding dong, ding dong. Pat, 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 pat. Door flew wide open.
Dang.
Right? So now I'm stepping in the house. Right? Now I'm going to give you the juxtaposition.
You kicked it off, you punched it out the hinges?
Yeah, I did. I'm going to give you the juxtaposition, right? So when I was 13, I was at my pop's house. And this was with my sister's mom. This was my dad's fourth marriage. Yeah. When I was 13, he went to work, came home. My sister was like 9 months old, had a scratch on her face.
Yeah.
Dad called me, hey, did you scratch your little sister? No. And I'll never forget, like, he had like his wife's arm behind her back. And when I said no, he was like, see, my son would never hurt his sister. And then just started wailing on her. On the mama. But he's like upstairs and I'm downstairs and I'm looking at him over the balcony, like just beating her ass, right? This is at 13. Yeah. Now at 37. Right, just off of me, because she was trying to say it was me, and he's like, nah, I know.
She blaming you, and he like, my son won't do that. And then once you said no, he just reacted. Right? Yeah.
Now, I'm standing in the same exact spot, bruh, looking upstairs over the balcony. This nigga is hiding behind his wife on the phone with the police.
Same chick?
Nah, different. This is the fifth wife.
Okay.
Yeah, he's here right now. Come.
Dang.
So, nigga, you calling the police on me?
He was scared. Mm-hmm.
So I get in the car. You know what I mean? So now I'm hot. I'm on the phone with him.
Your sister's with you?
My sister's with me. I'm hot. I'm on the phone with him. I'm in tears because I'm like, nigga, like, you doing this to your kids. You doing this to your firstborn son and your firstborn daughter, right? Yeah. And so now, I'm going in. I'm like, nigga, this is why your daddy died. This is why your mama died. Like, this is why your brother tried to kill you. Like, woo. Like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your whole family. Woo. And then I'm saying, like, I ain't going to hurt you. I ain't going to touch you. But please believe, like,
you gonna feel it.
Like, you gonna feel this. Like, nigga, you gonna feel this. Nigga, I'm gonna have your wife crying that night. Nigga, you gonna feel this so much. Nigga, I ain't gonna touch nobody in your house. But, nigga, I got ways of hurting you without putting my hands on you. Like, nigga, I know folks in Stockton. Nigga, like, you gonna feel this shit. You know what I mean? I'm going in on them. And then I'm like, why you so scared of your son?
You a big nigga.
I don't hear nothing. Nigga, why you so scared of your son? Woo,
this
you
is
punk.
The phone?
This is on the phone. Like, you punk ass, gay ass nigga. Why you ain't scared? Oh, he ain't talk. Hang up. Call back. Hello, nigga, you heard me. Why you so scared of your? He ain't talking.
Mm-hmm.
Hang up again. Call back the next time. Nigga, answer the question. This time I hear, no, he's my son. He's my son. He's just angry at me right now. He's just angry at me right now. He would never hurt me. He would never hurt me. Oh, so you got me on
three-way
speaker with the police in your house. Like, that's how we getting down? Like, you got me on speaker, huh? Okay, I'm like, I ain't never said I would hurt you. I ain't never said that. I'm like, nigga, I actually said I would never hurt you physically. I said, but this shit gonna haunt you. Ooh. No, you said hurt. I said, nah, nigga, that's your fucked up ass accent, nigga. You can't understand English, nigga. Next thing I know, bruh, police is like on the phone with me. Where you at?
Dang.
You in Stockton? Nah, man, I'm out of Stockton. Mm-hmm. Well, can you come back to Stockton?
Nope.
Nah, y'all gotta.
Nope. Actually, I can't.
I'm like,
I'll pass.
I'm like, y'all gotta let me know.
He was asking me?
Man, he was just like, all right, well, look, just tell me what happened. Then I told him what happened. I'm like, I got my witness right here. Like, I know he got his witnesses. I got my witness right here. Like, I never threatened. He was like, all right, well, look, don't come back. Like, don't come back to your daddy house. Don't come back to Stockton.
Damn.
Just stay clear. Like, just, this is the end. And so, bruh, like, that was like, I got home like 2 a.m. Damn. But I think I broke my wrist banging on that nigga door.
Probably.
Yeah, it's pretty swollen blood.
Yeah.
Probably that last hit that took it off the hinges might have did it.
It might.
This shit hurt too, but
you
yeah.
Go get that checked out.
Yeah, you might want to go to the emergency room.
No, I'm fine, bro.
It's pretty.
I could still like.
Well, you can still do that.
Yeah.
You probably just need to wrap it up.
It's just, you know what I mean. And then I was gonna go to the hospital.
I got some wrap. You got a wrap?
And I probably need one.
I got one.
I was gonna go to the hospital last night, but I was like, nigga, them niggas ain't gonna come get me in the emergency room. Like, nigga,
you don't want your name to pop up in the
Exactly.
Dang. Okay,
exactly,
got him.
Bro.
Got him.
Bro, I was hella hot, bro. But that's the the things that hurt me most, bro, was one where it was just like, I want your sister out my house so bad that I don't care if it affects my relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I begged him before she came out here. I was like, I know who you are, really. She don't know you.
Yeah.
But you didn't went behind my back. You didn't went and got her this plane ticket. Like, whatever you do, don't hurt her.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
And that's exactly what he did. And then who got to pick up the pieces?
You. So she's staying with you till the 29th. Yeah.
In another fucked up situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm leaving.
Oh, you didn't even be there.
I'm leaving for a week. You know what I'm saying? And now I got to look at Nicole and be like,
so
I know we going through like
what we going through?
hella shit right now.
But my sister gonna be here.
But can I like leave my hot ass sister?
Who ready to turn up?
Yeah.
Who ready to turn up at any, like, can I leave her here? You know what I'm saying? Woo. I'm like, I give her my room, like, and she, you know, like, you could tell Nicole, like, want to say, like,
nah, like, it ain't cool right now. Like,
and then the
she ain't got no kid, do she?
Nah. Okay. I think the only reason why Nicole said yes, so what I told my sister, I was like, I'll buy your ticket home. Mm-hmm. Like, I know you got a ticket for the 22nd. I'll buy you a ticket for Saturday. Shoot your ass home. Ooh, right. And then, like, she just kept hesitating, like there's something at home that she didn't want to go back to.
Your sister?
Yeah. Cause then she's like, well, I don't want you to spend no money. I'm gonna have to spend money on you anyway.
Cause you here.
Cause you here.
Yeah.
I'll just take that money. Woo. So then my sister's like, well, I'll just stay at the airport till the 22nd, nigga.
Like that one movie.
Tom Hanks.
She's like, yeah, like I'll just, you know what I mean. So you gonna basically like be homeless at the airport for 2-3 weeks, and I'm supposed to ask your brother just
be cool with that.
Come on now. I'm like, nigga. I'm like, my mama wouldn't
better
even.
Off just leaving you.
Exactly. Like I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? So at that point, Nicole was just like, look, I don't want no niggas in my house. I don't want no niggas picking her up from my house. Like, if she want to go be hot, she got to get picked up from the Costco. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want this to be a drama-free zone. But she also 23, so, like, she responsible for herself.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bro, that was mine.
So why she don't want to go back home?
Bruh, man, like, I think it's a lot of, like...
Oh, yeah, did she tell you?
She ain't told me specifically. It's a lot of trauma. It's a lot of poverty. But I think the main reason why she don't want to go back home is because her mother told her this was going to happen. And she told her mom, like, no, my dad has really changed. And
so she rather have just waited in the airport for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Than to go back and tell her mom, well.
Right.
Dang. That's serious.
So, nigga, that shit, you feel me? And that, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, last night, I don't think last time I been that hurt was like when I was a kid, like literally sitting on the sidewalk with my suitcase, waiting for him to come pick me up, and then come pick me up, bro. Like, I had one of them
emotions came back,
bro. I had one of them breakdowns. Like, what did I do to make this nigga so ill?
When he called you?
Oh, he called me this morning.
Oh, okay.
Look, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't play this shit.
I knew he was gonna call.
I don't play this shit for y'all, man. Just so y'all can see how ill this nigga is.
I called you to give me your account number so I can send the money to you guys. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have any father anymore. My pride with you and all of you has just unbelievable. I can't believe what you said last night, and I just want you to remain that way. I'm a very peaceful man, and I don't want any trouble. So give me the account number, and you can leave the message, and I will send it. I will put it in your bank account, and everything will be okay. Okay, bye-bye.
Yes. He can't even call. He can't even apologize. All it is to him is, I'll give you some money.
It is your fix.
But why is it so easy to throw away your child? You know what I mean? Like that shit hurt. You know what I mean? Like fuck that. Like, I don't even want your money. You know what I mean? Like, if you calling me just to ask me for my bank account and to tell me that our relationship is over, like, who was you? You don't get to decide that. Especially when you walked out on me and my mom's, you walked out on my brother and my sister and their moms. Like the audacity, man. Like, you need to be calling and apologizing and saying, like, I was fucked up, I was wrong, I shouldn't have did that. And like, that's the shit that really, like, with him, like, it had me in such a bad space last night, bro. Like, it had me in a space where, nigga, like, I just wanted to hurt somebody. And I'm thankful I had the presence of mind to call my mama. I was like, just pray for me. I would have killed that nigga last night if it wasn't for her. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for her calling and saying, like, I know the space that you in and I know where you can go. Just don't hurt him. Like, don't threaten him. Don't touch him. Because everything in my mind was just like, man, like, fuck it. Like, fuck my life. Fuck, like, if my daddy don't want me, then what's the whole point of even doing this shit? Like, I'll kill this nigga and keep it pushing. Like, that's where my mind really was at last night.
Well, because it wasn't just about him kicking your sister out. This was it was
the whole
of emotions.
It was the whole thing.
Your whole life, your whole abandonment that he has already been doing.
It was the whole thing, man. So like,
this was just like the trigger that just set it off.
Man,
like you guys have never resolved your issues.
And that's the hard part, right? Mm-hmm. Is the last couple conversations I've had with him, he's been talking that good game. Mm-hmm. That like, I want to really like.
Do you feel like you fell for it?
And now you like hook, line, and sinker.
Probably how it's always been in your relationship. Yeah. Same reason why you always sit and go wait on the steps for him.
But this time, like in the past, it's always been like, hey, I'll be there or whatever the case. This was the first time he was just like, I acknowledge that I'm a fucked up ass father. And I acknowledge that I've hurt you. And all I want to do is be able to talk it out and let you be as angry as you need to be so that we can actually build a relationship. And I started to fall for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, but as much as I started to fall for it, I also was like,
in the back of your head.
Yeah, like I know who you is. You know what I mean? And that's why like I was trying to tell my sis, like, sis, please,
go
like
with caution.
Be cautious about that. Like one of the things he told my sis, this is a whole nother story for another day, but she walks dogs for a living. Mm-hmm. And so he told her like, hey, because ain't nobody in Stockton want their dog walk.
Ain't nobody paying for that.
So he was like, I pay for your rent. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I was telling her like,
don't fall for it. Like,
I'm like, have extremely low expectations. Nah, he gonna pay. Like, nah, man. Like, I know this man. Like, I don't want you to have to learn this lesson the hard way. And it's just like, I hate it when you know a person for who they really is.
Yep.
And you give that person an opportunity to prove you wrong.
But then why are we so disappointed when we know who they are and they show us who they are? Why does it make us so disappointed?
Because you fell for the game that they gave you. At the end of the day, you want to see them do better.
Yeah. And for me, it was just the first time my dad was just blatantly like, I don't need you in my life. He's never
to hear him say it.
Yeah, he's never said it. His actions, but he's never. His words have always been like, yeah, like you, my son, like I love you. And this was the first time it was just like, nigga, bye.
Right.
Bye, you and her, bye. And not like all I could think was just like, I hope you die. Like I hope you die on a chicken bone and get raped in the ass. like I just hope you die, nigga.
On a chicken bone.
Like
get raped,
bruh.
Dang, that's
and I feel bad because like a lot of people saw me angry last night that ain't never saw me angry before. You know what I mean? I'm also like had to address my kid this morning because my kid was scared and crying like, is daddy gone, lose it and whoop whoop. So, it was just one of them things where, I'm grateful that I had the presence of mind to leave when I did. Because, we probably wouldn't be doing this podcast this morning if I hadn't. But I'm also mad that, like, I still didn't have the self-control to where, like, my mom was like, is your sister at your dad's house? No. Then just go get your sister and go home.
Yeah.
And I'm in the fast lane, getting ready to go past the exit, and then like got over quick and was like, nah, I gotta go to his house. Like I gotta I
gotta address this.
Like I gotta address this. Like I gotta say what like he has to know. Like he owes me that. You know what I mean? Like that's how I really felt. Like he owes me.
I feel like it really don't even have nothing to do with your sister.
What about I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, what? But why did you put him in a position to toss you out over your sister when it was between them two?
That's why I just said it had nothing to do with his sister.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't between them two, bruh. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't between them two for a whole host of reasons. But the main reason it wasn't just between them two is because you're calling me. Mm-hmm. When you call me, what you're doing is you're putting your responsibility as a father off on me. Mm. It's like Ijoma. I can't be her dad, so I need you to take over being her dad for the rest of her vacation.
That just because he's your father, that doesn't mean he's your father. People can have kids all day, but that doesn't mean that they can handle the responsibility of being a parent.
Right.
And he's proven that to you time and time again.
Right.
So when he kicks your sister out, in the reflection, it's him kicking you out again.
Exactly.
Him not showing up for you again.
Exactly.
Him kicking you to the curb again. Him just being a disappointment to you.
Exactly.
And that's why it just like
got
so a range of emotion just exploded. Especially because I guess you guys have been working on your relationship in a sense. So for him just to toss it because you feel that after all that he's put you through, you're still giving him the benefit of the doubt and he's still disappointing you. But this was like the big whopper.
This was the big whopper. And this was the whopper where it's just like yeah, it's time. Like it's it's time. Like even hearing my name has like made me sick to my stomach. Like I had to like ask my sister, I had to ask Nicole, like, y'all like call me something else.
Is that his name too?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
I never knew. You knew that too? Never knew.
So like just hearing his name last night was just like, you know, like at one point my sister was like, I need to call Dad, and then she was like, I need to call Ijoma, and I was just like, like
don't do that.
Like you might not want to call him Dad, but don't call him my name. Yeah, don't call him my name right now either. Just leave a bad taste in my mouth, man. So you know what I mean. So I probably went to bed around 3, and then woke up at 4:30, fired up the grill, and got that chicken done. I got some ribs on there now. I hope they be delectable and delightable.
I would like one of them since you guys ate all my leftovers.
Man, I'm sorry you had to go through that, dog. I hate hearing.
Wait, I thought he was talking.
Nah, I'm talking to you. I'm still on your hype. Like, man, I know you trying to get over it, but
bro, you know it's like I said, it was interesting considering the fellowship I had at the house Tuesday night. And then the conversation I had with you yesterday.
Yeah.
Like it just like, and then it was like, that's my challenge. And it was just interesting because I've been going to church lately. And they've been having like altar call. And every time they have altar call, like I don't go to the altar.
You better go down to that altar.
Cause I'd be like, I ain't really got nothing. Not that I ain't got nothing to pray for, but I'm like, I'm like, my life is pretty good. Like I'm happy. Like I got a job I like. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, he be answering my prayers. Like I feel like I don't have like an issue that just like altar worthy.
Yeah, that's just like on your mind all the time. Like I need some prayer behind.
And last night I was like, I got my altar worthy.
Going to the altar on Sunday.
I got some stuff on the back burner that been sizzling back there.
I was like, I will be up there.
In Southern California, 6.6.
Shoot, man. Hey, I wanna ask you something. They ain't got nothing what you was talking about. But when we was at your house, was that your first time having a conversation with that lady that we were talking to?
Bruh, you are weird.
Why?
You are weird.
Why am I weird?
Nigga, why do you find random people interesting?
He finds everybody.
And he don't pick up on context clues.
What?
Like the clue of, nigga, I'm on my phone, not participating in your conversation, which means, nigga, why are you still talking
the girl was?
No, me.
Oh, you didn't want to get pulled into the conversation.
No, I wanted him to stop. I wanted him to have that conversation in his house, not in my house on my time. Like, nigga, like me and this nigga we really vibing out. He stopped our whole conversation to talk to her for an hour. I'm like, nigga.
It sounded like a good conversation. I was like, why
say
it
wasn't a good conversation though.
No, it was a weird conversation.
How?
It was because she's weird.
Vibe from him.
Yes, but Bruh, she needed to hear that.
The little boy was weird.
Hey, she needed to hear that.
He was randomly shouting out, "Love you."
Bella do that though. That's why I said you ain't been around a 5-year-old in a minute though. Bella do that all the time. Remember, I told him, I said, and he remind me of my daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like random.
He was just randomly, "Love you."
Best mommy in the world. Well, mommy in the world. Best mommy in the world.
I'm like, this little nigga is weird.
That's Bella, blood. Like, that's a 5-year-old.
This little nigga weird.
That's a 5-year-old.
She was weird, bruh. And she was avoiding all money conversations.
Dude, I was like, "Do you got a sponsor?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
She was like, "I ain't worked in 3 years. I ain't trying to work. I'm a single parent.
I would never work."
Whoop. So Brandon like, "Well, nigga, what is you doing to make money?" And she sidetracked that quick. Like, I was like, "Bruh."
Did you get it out of her?
Nah.
And she told us
everything. That's what I said. Everything
told us about the miscarriage. No, not the miscarriages.
She did.
It wasn't a miscarriage.
They didn't catch it in time.
Yeah, they didn't catch it in time. But she talked about the death of her baby. She don't feel contractions. She putting niggas on
$500
nigga. Like the whole. She talked about everything.
Man, test tube babies.
Yes, we had a whole conversation about and I'm thinking the little nigga adopted this whole time. I just accepted that this little nigga was adopted and wasn't asking no question. But Brandon, of course, is gonna dig in deep.
Well,
where the daddy at?
Daddy?
Who the daddy? Where he at? What he look like? Oh, he a test tube baby? Like nigga, like. And she was like, "Yeah, he's a test tube baby, and I have 3 more. I'm gonna get test tubed up again."
Wow.
Hey man, hey,
she gay, bruh.
She gay,
bruh.
Is she?
Bruh, she's gay. Nigga, I don't know what about anything of her told you that she's into dudes.
Are you sure she's
I got the confirmation yesterday.
I know. Dog, remember I said.
So the people she put on allowance are chicks?
One of them was an actual dude, right? So she has like, you know, say like she was saying like.
So she's bisexual.
Yeah, whatever. But she was saying like her male ex she was gonna stay with, but that nigga wanted some ass.
Yeah.
But the reason why she didn't want to stay with him and give him some ass is because she's off ass. I mean, off a dick. She's on pussy. Yeah. And the 500 allowance, and no, not the 500 allowance, the buying a house.
Yeah.
In the Thomas, that was for a long time girlfriend. So like I felt like she was hella open, but I'm like, we needed that extra.
Yeah, like you didn't put in that like what?
Yeah, cause we over here like, well, this is how you gotta treat dudes and whoop, and it's like
she should have like I'm gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, cool. Like that's different. Now it's plain.
You didn't ask the right question.
But I also
like we talking about dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta handle a dude like this. You can't do this. You can't do that.
I also got from Nicole. It just kind of felt like she's open though to a dude if she can find a dude that's gonna do her right. But like females is just doing her better than dudes. Whatever the case may be, bruh, like, stop being inquisitive, please.
Dude, hey, remember I said she came down here, heck, confirm? Hey, she came down. Look, this is what I got out of it.
Then the nigga offended her.
No. This is what I got. She hasn't been in his space the whole time she been there, right? Am I right?
Right.
Okay, so she trying to avoid him to like, I don't want to be in the space. I don't know what's going on with him. He be out of town, in town. So when he's down there, I'm up here. I'm coming down unless I have to.
Wait, no. So it's been, no, it hasn't been like that, bruh. It's been like, nigga, like literally it's been like I walk in the house or I wake up and she's in my space.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it was you.
To the point where Nicole had to hit me up yesterday and like, do you want me to tell her to get out of your space? Because I keep telling her like to stay upstairs and out of your space.
But I'm just saying, probably with me in there, it was probably like a trigger.
Right,
like,
so
let
she
me
upstairs.
Yeah, because she came down and I was like, and was walking past and wasn't finna say nothing. I was like, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm like, let her walk past and not say nothing.
I gotta address the awkwardness, dog, because it makes me feel awkward.
The only one that was awkward was you.
No, exactly. But I'm saying, like, you know, when somebody walk past and you don't know, and I'm in my homeboy house and for years never seen you.
I'm literally counting the days for her to get out.
It's like, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? She walking past me in the kitchen. How you doing? Like,
she making the house even more tense.
I'm like, fine, and like, then it just sparked from there.
Between her and my sister being in the house, I'm like, nigga, I need to get out ASAP.
All right, man. So we wrapping it up.
Yeah, we wrapping it up.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Man, I feel like I need to say a prayer for you, dog. You mind if I say a prayer for you, dog?
I do, definitely.
Yeah. I ain't never heard nobody turn down.
I just know one prayer from Priest D riding in the caddy. Long leg daddy. Like.
Okay. All right. Well, thank y'all for turning into 2 dudes and a chick. Man, we got serious for a second.
Yeah, we did.
Thank y'all for listening. Rate us 5-star. Tell a friend of a friend to listen to a granny. And it's 2 dudes and a chick, and we out. Peace.